Hello everyone and welcome to the German Grand Prix today for the 2008 Career Mode Series as Robert Kubica. The championship standings after the British Grand Prix, Kimi Räikkönen leads by 11 points over Lewis Hamilton, and it's me, Robert Kubica, there in third place, quite far ahead of Massa and Kovalainen. Constructor standings then, Ferrari got a 13-point lead over McLaren, who are quite far ahead of BMW Sauber, because I've been carrying the team basically, and they quite far down, not doing much. But we are quite far ahead of Toyota itself, so we're comfortable third place, and here we go in qualifying then. I go pretty wide for that first corner. This wasn't my best lap. I do set a faster lap time, but I don't know why I picked this one for the edit, as we come out of the first sector now. Pretty short first sector, only the first two corners, and now onto the straight. And is something I do prefer, the 2008 version, 2002 sorry, rework of the Grand Prix circuit. Because the old Hockenheim was just so boring, I can't lie. It must have been great to watch, like, you know, on television. It was just straight after straight after straight, and like boring chicanes. It's so dead, I can't lie. The old Hockenheim was not good, and it also, you know, claimed the life of Jim Clark, one of the greatest Grand Prix driver of all time. Sorry. And anyway, enough of that. We are track extending like an absolute bastard here, coming out of the second sector now, and now we've got the stadium section coming up now, which has always been a mainstay. Since whenever this part was built, I guess, through this hairpin now, quite a lot of crashes over the years. Of course, Hamilton in 2014, Vettel in 2018, but that's in the future. We're in 2008 right now, so we're going around the final corner now, trying to track extend. Let's see how much curb I take. Oh, I take almost 4 wheels off the track there, but that's a 121.6, and the next lap we put in, a lot of fuel in the car there, 7 laps, that's too much. But anyway, the next lap we put in, Lewis Hamilton's got 120.9. I'm going to come across the line, what we're going to set, it's a 120.5.
Hello there. Welcome to Germany. The weather hasn't been kind to the drivers. It's damp and overcast out there. The Sauber driver starts his race from first. Kovalainen second. Hamilton third. Räikkönen fourth. Nick Heidfeld couldn't quite match the pace of his teammate. He starts fifth. Trulli sixth. Mark Webber seventh. Alonso eighth. Marlow ninth. Nelson Piquet 10th. Felipe Massa, 11th. Rubens Barrichello, 12th. Button, 13th. Fisichella, 14th.
Nakajima,
15th. Rosberg, 16th. Sebastian Vettel, 17th. Sebastian Vettel, 18th. Takuma Sato, 19th. Sutil, 20th. Davidson, 21st. Coulthard, 22nd.
Here we are then on the grid, pole position. I think this is the first pole of the season. I actually don't know, I could be wrong. But anyway, 5 red lights. And we are racing here in Hockenheim. Heikki Kovalainen starts second. And I get a bit of a shit start, it has to be said, but I do maintain the lead going into turn 1. We're on the outside line, unfortunately, though, with the pole. Kovalainen takes the lead of the race down the inside in turn 1. We're going to go down the inside now into turn 2, so a bit of karma there for me. And what am I doing? I'm going off the circuit there. Must have screwed up, I don't know what I did there, but anyway, we've clipped the back of Heikki Kovalainen. I'm on the grass now, and I've lost even more time. The Toyota's gone past me, Hamilton's gone past me, I'm down to 4th, and we're not even at turn 4 yet. Absolute disgrace. I'm in the position with Trulli though, which is great, and I'm overtaking Hamilton before the corner, and I tap the back of Trulli as well as he goes defensive to the inside line. Hamilton cuts across the hairpin, and he takes second place off to Toyota there. And what a crazy start then. I messed up real bad. I actually bottled that like a Lando Norris start. That was disgraceful. But anyway, we're backing off now. We're not going to go down inside of Trulli too far back, I guess. So we're going to have to conservatively play our cards and stay in 4th position now. Apart from that, Jesus, where am I going? That's an absolute disgrace. I'm going off the circuit like no tomorrow. The track limits do not exist in my head. I'm just taking the liberty and just doing whatever I want. Through the stadium section now. Still not much to say. We're just trying to close off the lap. And we should be able to get past the Toyota real quick because we've got a faster car. But we need to get past them quick because the two McLarens will be able to get away real easy. So hopefully we can try and get past the Italian right now. Hopefully we don't fall victim to the Trulli train. Youthful's Trulli train. At the end of lap 1 then, I'm only a tenth behind Trulli. I can't find them way past into turn 1. You don't really overtake into that corner. But maybe into turn 2 because that's a good braking zone, and then a hairpin after the straight. But I'm really playing conservative here. I could have gone down the inside there, to be honest. But we're playing our cards smart, I suppose. And onto the straight now. We're going to have a good run. There we go. Lovely stuff. And we should be able to get him before the hairpin. Yeah, we get him long before the hairpin. We're already past him down the straight. Brilliant stuff. We're up into P3, back into the podium positions here on lap 2. 10 laps of fuel. We've got a 2-stop. Is it a 2-stop strategy today? Yes, it is. I'm doing the maths in my head, so I can't remember. But, brilliant stuff. P3 is mine. At the start of lap 3 then, Hamilton goes to the inside to cover off me as I go around the outside of Hamilton turn 1, but he just absolutely flies past. And he's having to go at Heikki Kovalainen as well. How's he got all that speed all of a sudden? He's going to go down the inside of his teammate into turn 2. Brilliant stuff. They're side by sides. They're not close contact there. No contact there. It's pretty close. But Hamilton gets a bit wiggly on the exit there. And I get a good run now because of that. And I've gone past the McLaren driver, and then Heikki Kovalainen, the lead of the race. I go past him as well. The straight line speed's amazing. Look at this. I've absolutely made a mug of the McLarens there. And that's me up into the lead of the race. I've done them both on the straight. Brilliant stuff. That's brilliant. BMW versus Mercedes at their home Grand Prix in Germany. And BMW just absolutely mugged off Mercedes there. See you later, son. And there we go. Lap 7 going on to lap 8. Quite a long there is car there. As I'm 13 seconds ahead of Lewis Hamilton, so I've got some really good pace because I'm cutting all the corners and extending the track like an absolute bastard. But we can ignore that. We're coming to the pits in a few laps time now. See the fuel's getting lower, the tyres are starting to wear off. Well, the tyres are starting to come. I was going to say come off, but don't stop there. I'm going on the grass. What am I doing? Oh, and what am I doing? That could have been cataclysmic. But luckily, I'm 14 seconds ahead and nothing happened. So that wasn't cataclysmic at all. That was massive hyperbole. It's exaggeration. It's Massa, the second Ferrari's in 7th. Webber is the last point in the points position there. And at the end of lap 10, we're coming into the pits for our first of 2 stops on the day. Still 14 seconds ahead of Heikki Kovalainen this time. So I don't know what happened to Hamilton. Maybe he pitted. But here we go then. In the pits, let's get for hope for a good time. Don't really need it. We've got a 14-second lead. We could be a little bit conservative there, down to rush. And there we go. Coming out of the pits now. It's 11.3, not too bad. We've got 11 laps of fuel in the car. That should get us to lap 22. We make our final stop of the day. It looks quite cloudy, doesn't it? It looks quite dark, quite overcast. But there is no rain forecast, so we should be alright today. It's just a bit of a depressing skyline. Skyline, right? That's the wrong word, just sky, I guess. And anyway, we're on the back of Heikki Kovalainen, and he goes so slow as he's coming into the pits that I've hit the back of him, and that's not what you want to see. Luckily, I get away with no damage there, which is bloody marvellous. And he gets away with no damage either. His rear wing isn't off, so he stays in the race for now. As Kovalainen, the race leader, went into the pits, I take the lead again. Going on to lap 19 again. Quite a lot going on here. Quite the opposite. As Kimi Räikkönen has an engine failure. The leader of the World Championship is out of the race after an engine failure. That's cataclysmic for him. He had an 11-point lead. It will now be cut down to bloody, I don't know. It depends on how Hamilton finishes. But that's not what we want to see. Luckily, of course, he does have that buffer in the championship. But even so, things can change really fast. And that's a disaster for him. And I'll put Hamilton right back in it if he gets a good result today. And even me, because I'm only 3 points behind Hamilton. And on lap 22, we're getting news over the radio that Heikki Kovalainen, the man who was leading this race at one point, is out of the Grand Prix. There we go. We don't know what happened. He's in the wall. What a loser. But anyway, we go on to lap 31, and I've crashed into the back of Felipe Massa. He's got no bloody rear wing, so he's out of the Grand Prix. And now, what am I going to do? I've got 3 laps left to run, and I've got no front wing. But, look at that, I'm 1 lap ahead of my nearest rival, who is also my teammate Nick Heidfeld. He's had a torrid season all bloody season, and he's going to get 2nd place. And that means we're going to get a BMW 1-2 on home soil, which is brilliant stuff. I've got no bloody front wing, but I'm still nursing the car around these final corners. I am a lap ahead of Heidfeld, and he's right behind me, so I could let him pass. But I low-key want to win this race by a lap, just for the bants. Around the final corner, will Heidfeld unlap himself? No, he won't. We're going to come across the line to win the German Grand Prix. And I've just been absolutely, I don't even want to describe what Hamilton did to my backside there, because that's just absolutely vulgar. But it doesn't matter. We've won the German Grand Prix by a lap. Like, you can't win with the AI. I don't know, they're either too bloody slow or just alright, I guess. I don't know. because we had this problem in Canada where the AI were pretty slow. France was about half a minute ahead, and now I've won the race by a lap, and I got second place last time in Silverstone, which was really decent. So I've got 38 points out of 40 of the last 4 races, and with Kimi Räikkönen out of the Grand Prix, that puts me right back in this championship. I will be 4 points behind Räikkönen. Hamilton got 3rd place, I do believe, today. So he's 5th, so I'm 1 point ahead of Hamilton in the championship, and 2nd place. So this is a three-way fight between me, Räikkönen and Hamilton. Ferrari, BMW, McLaren, all in it. A three horse race, three horse, I don't really know, I can't remember saying this. Brilliant stuff. We're about halfway through the season, so it's only going to get closer, and it's going to be brilliant, so you have to watch the remaining races. It's going to be a great title fight. But anyway, here are the race results. Of course, I killed Massa, DNF'd with a few laps ago. Rest in peace, man. But that's the crucial one, Kimi Räikkönen out of an engine failure. And that's that then. That was the German Grand Prix. I'll see you next time for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through?